My mother once said something harsh: whoever wants to marry me must give 50 yuan. My older sister then went around telling others, my younger brother is a bit fat, a bit dark, and besides being a bit short, he's still very suitable to be a husband. Hearing that, her best friends couldn't stand it. One by one, they couldn't run away fast enough. Until one day, a man with fine eyebrows and beautiful eyes, Su Wanrao, appeared in the banquet hall. In that moment, her best friends all went crazy. This is the person you said was a bit fat, a bit dark, your younger brother who was a bit short? It was only because Su Wanru was famously obsessed with her younger brother. She was afraid I'd be noticed by her best friends, so she always claimed to outsiders that I was short, ugly, and stingy. This caused me to never have dated anyone since I became an adult. My adoptive parents were worried to death. What kind of wife are you actually looking for? If you want to marry my precious little brother, you'll have to be better to him than I am. At that time, I was just burying my head in her arms, so she couldn't see my blushing face. She didn't know that she was the one in my heart. My feelings for her were not accepted by society, so I always hid it very carefully, until the night it was discovered. The woman who pampered me to the bone slapped me for the first time. Have you no shame? The next day she announced her engagement to my best friend. Don't forget to attend my and Jinian's wedding. After seeing that, I nearly cried all my tears out. Just at this moment, the organization for finding relatives called. They said my biological parents had been found, so I resolved to leave her. I called my biological parents across the ocean. Mom, Dad, I agree to go abroad and live with you. Hearing me say this, my parents on the other end of the line were so moved they burst into tears. That's wonderful, Xiao Yu. If it weren't for the earthquake that year, our family wouldn't have been separated for so many years. We'll come and bring you home now. A strange bitterness welled up in my heart. I took a breath to calm my surging emotions. Please give me another half a month. I still have some things to take care of here. Once I'm done, I'll go over. Right. It's our fault for being thoughtless. After all, the Su family has raised you for so many years. I heard that your older sister has doted on you since you were little. You should say a proper goodbye to them. Hearing Su Wanrao's name mentioned, my heart trembled slightly. At 6 years old, a massive earthquake separated me from my parents. I was eventually arranged by an organization to be adopted by the Su family. The Su family is a prestigious, old money family. Father Su and Mother Su were busy with work. Although they adopted me, they didn't give me much attention. Instead of saying I was raised by the Su family, it's more accurate to say I was raised by Su Wanru. At 7 years old, I was afraid of thunderstorms. She would hold me and sing lullabies to help me sleep. At 10, I craved the snacks and toys my classmates had. She bought out the entire convenience store for me. She spoiled me into a little prince that everyone envied. At 14, I fainted at home from a fever. It was she who ran up and down to get me hot water and even fed me medicine bit by bit. Whatever I wanted, she would always manage to bring it to me immediately. Everyone here always teased her for being obsessed with her little brother. No one knew that. During those countless nights we relied on each other, I had long since fallen for Su Wanru. But I didn't dare to confess. I only dared to secretly write down my feelings for her in a diary or confide in my good brother, Song Jinian. But I never would have imagined that Song Jinian would tell Su Wanru about it. That night, Su Wanru suddenly burst into my room, found that diary with a grim expression, and tore it to shreds. She threw the shredded pieces of the diary at me. Before I could even say a word, she slammed the door and left. After that, she always found ways to avoid me, never seeing me. Even when we occasionally met, the look in her eyes was cold and emotionless, as if she were looking at a stranger. I wanted to go and ask her for an explanation, but I caught Su Wanru and Song Jinian kissing passionately in a corner. I thought perhaps many things were already fated by the heavens. Fated that Su Wanru and I had no possibility. Fated that my time in the Su family, these years, was just a fanciful dream. Now, I should also return to my own original path. So I made a decision. I decided to return to the home that belonged to me, and also decided to let go of my years of feelings for Su Wanru. That day, I went downstairs very early. Seeing my adoptive parents enthusiastically calling me for breakfast, I smiled obediently and went to sit down beside them. Then, I told them that I had found my biological parents and decided to go abroad to find them. I let my adoptive parents